Okay, good morning. Just check whether my voice is audible. Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in last lecture we have started the chapter equilibrium of rigid bodies. Okay, so we have seen introduction of this chapter and just we have started to solve the problems. So still students will join. Let us see what we have studied in this chapter equilibrium of rigid bodies, in which on first slide itself we have discussed the syllabus, what we are going to see. So if our concepts from first chapter are cleared, so there is no any issue in this chapter. So calculation of summation fx, summation fy, calculation of moment, and some extra part in this we have seen, even types of beams, types of support, likewise. So in which firstly we have seen the syllabus, afterward the introduction. So in first slide itself we have seen what does it mean by equilibrium. So can anybody tell what is meant by equilibrium in one sentence?
If number of forces acting on a body, still body is at rest.
Very good, 100% correct. If number of forces are acting on the body, still body is at rest. Even we have seen one example. I have shown one example: body A, body B, body A, and body B. Suppose. So if there are no forces acting on a body, simply we can say in language of mechanics, body is at rest or body is in stationary condition. But in this chapter, what is happening? Number of forces are acting on the body, still body is at the rest. Means, in other words, what we can say, body is in equilibrium condition. What about its resultant?
Zero.
Zero.
Resultant will be zero. In other case, if body is in equilibrium,
Zero.
it means resultant is zero. In other words, we can say, effect of number of forces got nullified or cancelled. We can say it gets cancelled. Whatever forces are acting, that's why body is remaining at stationary position, or we can say it is at rest. That is the equilibrium. It is simple, we have seen. Afterwards, equilibrium. So something we have seen, equilibrium is nothing but the name given to a force. It is a single force which nullifies the effect of forces acting on the body. Whatever number of forces are acting in body, it makes it nullify or it cancel total effect. That's why particular body remains at its stationary position, or we can say it is at remaining at its rest position. That is equilibrium. Then relation between resultant and equilibrium. In one sentence we can say, what the way we are always uttering the sentence: whenever there is an action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Same way. So what is the relation between resultant and equilibrium? Whenever there is a resultant, in case of equilibrium condition, not in other cases, whenever body is in equilibrium, what we can say?
Resultant is
Resultant
zero.
is zero.
Resultant is zero. And what is the relation between resultant and equilibrium? Equal in magnitude and opposite in direction.
Direction.
So same like action and reaction. Whatever relation is there for action and reaction in particular body, same relation is for resultant and equilibrium. Equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. That's why body is remaining in its in stationary position or at constant state, or we can say it remains at a rest position. That we have seen. Then we have seen difference. What is meant by resultant, equilibrium? Both are single forces. One word very important we have seen. So first one was the definition. It is a single force which produces the same effect produced by all forces. And in other case, a single force which when acts on other forces brings set of forces and bodies at rest. It is the cause, we can say. In other words, resultant is a cause of displacement. In equilibrium, it is a cause of rest or stationary position. The thing which make the body stationary, it is called as equilibrium, and the thing which cause the displacement of body is called resultant. Second difference, it is act instead of system. Instead of means in place of. So this word also we have seen. In place of. Instead of means in place of. What it is? Along with the system. Whenever there are forces and for a stationary body or for equilibrium condition, it acts along with the body. Likewise, it is denoted by, it is very simple, R and E. then it does not keep body in equilibrium. It is the cause of displacement. That's why it does not keep body in equilibrium, and it keeps the body in equilibrium. So equilibrium. So one important relation between here at the bottom it is mentioned. What is that? Equilibrium is equal in magnitude but opposite in direction to the resultant. What the way we have seen the relation. Next, free body diagram, FBD, that we are going to see while solving the problem. When we are going to show forces, active and reactive forces for a body, it is called as free body diagram. And what is meant by only free body? A body when separated from surrounding. So we have seen what is system, surrounding, boundary, etc. in your thermal engineering also. So when we are going to show the forces, then it is called as free body diagram. Significance simplified, like we can simplify the particular problem. Force system acting on two or more bodies can be shown properly. Force system, if you want to show, most important thing, without this chapter will not complete. So whatever we are going to see, it is in equilibrium, this chapter. And what will happen, as we know, when body is in equilibrium, resultant is 0, and we know resultant is given by R is equal to 0. So unless and until both this term will not become 0, so this also we have discussed. Unless and until these two terms, which are the summation fx and summation fy, both will not become 0, this R will not become 0. That's why first two conditions for equilibrium are summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0. On the other hand, we know Varignon theorem. What does it tell? Varignon theorem, summation of moment due to all forces is equal to summation of moment of all forces is equal to moment due to resultant. So we know this, if R will become 0, this automatically this term will become 0. So this will also another condition. So these are two. So here two condition, and here I will say this is one. So these are the three most important condition for equilibrium. So whenever this will come, when body is in equilibrium, these three conditions should get satisfied. Summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0, and summation due to moment, summation of moment due to all forces, it is also 0. These are the most important thing for body is in equilibrium. Summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0, summation of moment due to all forces is also 0. This is the condition. Next, Lami's theorem. So today we are going to see problems on Lami's theorem. So most important. So for what, which type of forces this Lami's theorem is applicable? What we have seen. How should be the forces if you want to apply the Lami's theorem? How many forces? How many and how should be? Three forces should be there, and how they are?
Concurrent.
Concurrent. Three forces, line of action of three forces should pass through one single point. Three forces, three concurrent forces, I will say. So what the way we have seen, law of parallelogram of forces, two coplanar and concurrent forces, law of parallelogram of forces. Similarly, whenever there are three concurrent and coplanar forces will be there, Lami's theorem will come into picture. Okay, and it is very simple. So we have seen. So if you want to see Lami's theorem statement, when three forces acting at a point are in equilibrium, then each force is proportional to sine of the angle between other two. So each force, if three forces are there, each force is proportional to sine of angle between other two. So try to understand this. On this we are going to solve examples today. Sine of angle between other two, remaining two, whatever angle that we have to take. Okay, so here one diagram is shown. Forces A, B, C are shown. So angle between A and B is gamma. So if you are unable to see, I will. So gamma, angle between A and C is beta, and angle between B and C is alpha. Like this it is shown. So now simply suppose I want to apply Lami's theorem. Three forces are, whether we have to check whether three forces are concurrent. If concurrent, apply Lami's theorem. So A, force A divided by sine alpha angle. So if you see this, so in this side here A is there, no, A. So angle between remaining B and C is alpha, sine of alpha equal to B. B is here, B. sign of remaining, sign between remaining two forces A and C beta. So sin beta likewise. It is very simple. So we are going to solve examples on this today. So A upon sin alpha. So one force and angle between remaining two proportional. Likewise, we are going to see Lami's theorem. So most important three forces and they should be concurrent. That is the condition. Next. So here same thing is there. Lami's theorem. What it is? Lami's theorem, limitation and signification. Significance, limitation and significance. We can say it is applicable to only three forces. If more than two, sorry, more than three or less than three, not applicable. So only three forces, and that should be again concurrent and coplanar. That is the one limitation. Only applicable when system is concurrent. That we have seen. System is concurrent. Again, it should be in equilibrium. It is not applicable to parallel. So likewise, whatever we have seen. So same is problem are simplified. What is the importance of this? Very simple. Formula is very simple. Only sign of angle we have to take, nothing else. It is very simple. Problems are simplified, not tedious calculations, because it is not included or it is not taking some complicated formula. An easy and fast solution. Easily you can solve the problems. That is the one more significance. So it will be a pure theory. So there is nothing. We have seen this Lami's theorem. Then we have most important part from this chapter, beam we have seen. So beam and column we have discussed. Horizontals are called the beam, vertical column. Okay. So as far as dimensions of beam are concerned, length is more than its width and depth. So if you consider, it is a lengthy element, we can say. Length is considerably more. Length is considerably more than its width and depth, we can say. And generally it is taking vertical load. So that is beam. But what are the different types of beam? So these are the types of beam. So we should know. Okay, simply supported beam. So now you can see why it is called a simply supported beam. Are you remembering why we have discussed it is called a simply supported beam? Number one. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Why it is called simply supported beam? Type number one. These support at both ends but are free to rotate. Means why this simply word come? Why this simply word came here? Because one object is just kept on the other object. Number one, just kept, not tightened, not fixed, not like that. Only kept one object on the other object, and supports are given at the end. That's why it is called as simply supported beam. Why? Most important thing, one beam is we can say beam is just kept on the support. Number one, and number two, supports are given at the end. Okay, so if you want to, if I will tell speciality of this, simply kept, I will say here, simply kept, and number two of this support at the end, support, I will say end, at the end. Supports are there at the end, not in between, etc. Supports are there at the end, and it is just kept on the supports. That's what is called simply support. Fixed supported beam. It is supported at both ends and fixed to resist the rotation. Okay, fixed beam. So it is shown like this, one vertical line and this. So here it is fixed. As the name is fixed, it will not displace, it will not rotate. Keep in mind, it will not rotate also, it will not displace also. That's why it is called as fixed support. Overhanging beam. Overhanging beam. Why it is called overhanging? So this word is very famous. Overhanging. Oh, why it is called overhanging? Because after support also beam is there, or beam is available, we can say. If supports are there, now you can see in this diagram. So supports are there in between, still beam is there outside the support also. That's why it is called as overhanging beam. So in our civil structure, so what example I have given in our civil structure? One example I have given at that time.
Doors.
No, doors. What it was for some other example. Overhanging
Gallery,
beam.
Gina.
Very good. Gallery.
Gallery and Gina.
Landing of, we can say, staircase. Landing means where we are taking turn. Means in our home it is something like this. Then we are going upward like this. So in this way. So whatever this part is there, this steps, we can say steps. So this particular part it is hanging in position, we can say, hanging, overhanging. After support it is there. In case of staircase, if you will say only a staircase is an example of overhanging beam. It may not be, because it is having support. But landing you are understanding, where we are taking turn in our staircase, म्हणजे जिन्यामध्ये आपण ज्यावेळी वळतो, when we are taking turn, that part is overhanging, not total staircase. So that also we have to say. And gallery, we can say gallery is almost, it is outside the, we can say, column, or it is hanging in position. Gallery, no issue. So there is no question of landing. But in case of staircase, landing in staircase is an example of overhanging beam. Continuous beam, if beam is having more than 2 support, you can observe your 4 supports are given. So more than 2. When there are more than 2 supports, it is called as continuous beam. And cantilever beam, it is supported only at one end. Only one end it is supported. It will be supported at only one end. So if I will ask at this stage, what is the difference between overhanging beam and cantilever supported beam? What will be the difference between overhanging beam and cantilever supported beam? If you see third type of beam and fifth type of beam, what will be the difference? Both are hanging. Then what is the difference? Third
In overhanging, there are supports at the both ends, and in cantilever, it has support on only one end.
Okay, partially correct. In cantilever, there is only one support, we can say, only one support in case of cantilever beam. But overhanging beam, there are supports at one or both ends, we can say, and beam is hanging more than one. If in simple words, if you want to say, overhanging more than one support, overhanging, but not at the end again, not at the both ends, we can say. And in case of cantilever beam, supports only at one end. Only one end is fixed, other is free. That's why it is called as cantilever beam. So once problem will start, you will come to know this. Next, types of supports. So very important. Not only types of supports, but what type of reaction it will offer. That is also important. Types of supports. So how many types of supports we have seen? How many are there?
4.
4. So to know what is the type of reaction, we should know one sentence. Whenever there is action, what is that sentence? Whenever there is action, there is
Equal and opposite reaction.
Opposite reaction.
there is equal and opposite reaction. Simply supported beam. So we have seen simple support. Now first support is simple support. So what we have seen, what is meant by simply supported beam? It is just kept on the other surface, we can say. The beam is just kept on the other object. So where there will be resistance, horizontally or vertically? Where there will be resistance, or in other words, I will say action. What will be the action? Vertically or horizontally?
Vertically.
Vertically.
Only vertically, because it is just kept on the other surface. It is free to move horizontally because it is just kept. That's why in case of simple support, there is only one reaction. And how is that reaction in simple support? In simple
Vertically.
vertical, only one, I will say only one vertical reaction. Very important. This we are going to see. Then roller support. What does mean? So we have seen roller support. Beam is supported on rollers. The reaction operated in such case is always perpendicular to the supporting surface. So one example I have given. Roller support means a bag. Someone has given name as a trolley bag. What the way we are pulling while going on, suppose railway track, etc. So roller track means, again, such support is given. So here roller supports are something like this triangle, and at the below we can draw like circles. It is called as roller support. Again, it will offer only vertical action. If you want to try to pull it maybe towards left or right, it will go because there is no resistance towards left or right. That's why again in case of roller support, where will be the reaction? Same like this, only vertical reaction. Same here also in case of, because it resists only vertical movement of the beam, vertical reaction. In case of this, in simple support and in roller support, there is a vertical reaction we have to keep in mind. Okay, then hinged support or pinned support. Hinged or pinned support. So we have seen what is, if one end of hinged, other must be roller, it is the condition. Reaction is either vertical or inclined depending upon load. Okay, so what is happening as far as hinged support is concerned? So hinged, so I have told how it is shown. So here there is one circle like this, it is shown. Okay, hinged support. So a beam will move, beam only will rotate, it will not displace. Example I have given. What was the hinged support or pinned support? Day-to-day life example I have given.
Door.
Door fitted to a frame. Door, it is just rotating around the frame. Okay, maybe partially or maybe 180 degree, whatever, depending upon again application. Only it is rotating. It is neither it is rotating vertically, neither it is rotating horizontal, neither it is not rotating, displacing, I will say. Neither it is displacing vertically, neither it is displacing horizontally. So where there will be resistance in case of hinged support, horizontally and vertically, there will be the we can say action. Okay, so it will resist its movement vertically and horizontally. Shall I say like this? A door will resist its movement horizontally and vertically. आपण दरवाजा horizontally move करू शकतो का? Even is it possible to move a door vertically? आपण दरवाजा असा अलगत होऊन vertically move करू शकतो का vertically?
No, sir.
No, that's why it will give reaction vertically and horizontally. Hinged support vertically and horizontally. So in case of hinged support, there are two reactions. Which are they? Horizontal and vertical. Have you understood hinged support?
Yes, sir.
Then fixed support. Last one is fixed support. What is fixed support? It is something like we can say it is fixed. Name itself is fixed. So name itself we can say. So welding example I have given. What the way it is did in welding. Oh, beam is fixed, totally fixed. Neither it will displace, neither it will rotate also. Are you getting? Fixed support, it will not displace, it will not rotate. Means it will offer reaction for displacement also and for rotation also. So how many unknowns will be there or how many reactions will be there in fixed support?
2.
How come 2? Or which are they 2?
Vertical and horizontal.
And it is not rotating also. So what will be that? It is not rotating also. As case of our door. Fixed, it is fixed. Neither it will rotate nor it will displace. So movement also will come into picture in case of fixed support. Because it is not rotating also. Rotating effect we know. Rotating effect is called as movement. As it is a fixed, neither it will rotate nor it will displace. It will not displace also, it will not rotate also. Okay, likewise. So in short, in case of first type of support, simple support, there is only one vertical reaction. In case of roller support, again there is only one vertical reaction. In case of hinged support, there are two reactions. One is horizontal, one is vertical. And in case of fixed support, there are three unknowns or three reactions we can say. So two reactions are vertical and horizontal, and one moment will also come into picture because the part is fixed. So this is most important. So to know the reaction for multiple choice questions also and while solving problems also. So in which case how many reactions? Simple and roller, only one vertical reaction. Hinged support, two reactions, vertical and horizontal. In case of fixed support, vertical, horizontal plus moment will be there in case of fixed support. Shall we go next? Then types of loads we have seen. So mainly there are three types of load. Mainly there are three types. Only there is three. It is point load, uniform distributed load, and uniform varying load. So famously it is point load is called as concentrated load. Point load is called as concentrated load. Concentrated means point load or force, what the way we are showing point load, UDL and UVL, uniform varying load. So there is one concept called as EPL. So EPL stands for equivalent point load. So how to convert it, we will see. Suppose, so here I will give example. So suppose here there is a beam, and here point load is something, it is shown like this. Are you observing like this? So point A, point B, total length is suppose 5 meter, and this load is of suppose 2 Newton per meter. Means per meter there is a 2 Newton of load. So what will be total load on AB? Total load on AB, where to show? So 5 meter is the length, and whatever its intensity is there, intensity. Are you observing the figure, or it is very small?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the intensity of this load? So for your I will 1 minute, one more. So how to show its EPL? At that point also I will, meanwhile while going I will show here. So once again give an example how to show UDL. So here I am showing UDL, here space is there. So point A, point B, and like this, like spring like structure, load is shown UDL like this. Okay, its intensity is something suppose 2 Newton per meter, and total length is suppose 5 meter. So what will be the total load on beam AB?
10 Newton.
10 Newton, sir.
10 Newton. Because what is the meaning of 2 Newton per meter? For every 1 meter we can say there is a load of 2 Newton. So total length is 5 meter. How to read this? Are you getting? For every meter 2 Newton load is there for each and every meter. So total how many meters are there? 5.
5
So,
meters.
5
5.
meter. Then how to show in our free body diagram? So point A, where I have told where to show this EPL, equivalent point load, at the midpoint. At the midpoint, here we have to show like this 10 Newton. So this will be 2.5 and this will be 2.5. Like this we have to show. Okay, like this we have to show. It is called 10 Newton is called as EPL. What stands for EPL? EPL stands for equivalent point load. Both same. First diagram and second diagram is same. EPL. Likewise, while solving the problems, again I will tell this. Similarly, UVL, uniform varying load. Uniform varying load. So what does it mean? Uniform varying means it is varying with the distance. So here it is shown. Point A and point B. With the length it is varying. That's why it is called as uniform varying load. So what the way we are taking midpoint in case of UDL, uniform distributed load. So what I have condition told here, where to take that point?
Centroid of triangle.
Centroid. Where it is centroid from the apex?
2/3.
2
Where
by
it-
2 by 3.
2 by 3
2 by
from
3.
the, from this we can say 2 by 3, or from the back side from the base 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
1 by 3 from the base, and from the apex. So once problem will start, at that time this is required, right? Not right now. Okay, that we have seen. So we should be able to convert it into equivalent load. Then problems we have started. Okay, then in that we have solved, I think, this problem. Whether we have solved?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Problem
sir.
also we have started. This also we have started. Whether we have
Yes.
solved this.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Then
Solid.
this one.
Yes, sir.
No, no, no,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, then write down this. Now today we will solve problems on Lyman's theorem. A sphere of weight 200 Newton. Now problems are there. So can anybody read now? Let me check who will read. 32 is there, 32. Kasbe, will you read the problem? You are not there, I think. Huh? Who will read the problem? Are you able to read a sphere of weight 400 Newton? Can anybody read? (44). Am I audible? 44.
Yes, sir.
Read the problem loudly so that we will solve.
A sphere of weight 400 Newton rests in groove of smooth inclined surface, which are making 60° and 30° inclination to horizontal. Find the react at contact surface.
And the reactions at the contact surface. Okay. So there is a one sphere. What is the weight of sphere?
400 Newton.
400 Newton.
400 Newton is the weight of sphere, and what we are supposed to find? What we are supposed to find?
Reaction.
Reaction at
Reaction
contact
at the
surface.
contact surface.
Reactions at the contact surface. When reactions will come into picture? When reactions will? I am not asking where. When it will come into picture? When reactions will come into picture? I am not asking where it will come.
Resistance.
There is a resistance or there is a support. When there is a support, or in other words, whenever there is action. Means in short, this particular sphere is resting in a groove. Groove means slot, we can say. In this, and where this weight is applied means where this particular sphere has given its action. म्हणजे या स्पियरने त्याचं वजन कुठं टाकलेलं आहे, कुठल्या दोन सरफेस वरती टाकलेलं आहे, मीन्स ऍक्शन. वेर इज ऍक्शन? ऍट पॉइंट A and B.
And B.
A and B, because it has taken supports at A and B, so there will be the actions, we can say, at point A and B. So if I will give name as O here, point O. So if you will see total forces in this, how many forces? So here reaction also is a one force. Reaction also is a one force, we can say. So how many total forces will be there in this?
3.
Which are they?
400.
400 Newton is a force vertically downward. It is as shown in the figure, and there is a one reaction. So here there is a one reaction. We are, let's give name as a RA.
RB.
And also there will be one reaction called as RB. Now, will you say here, now this RA, RB and this W will be concurrent? Whether they will be concurrent?
No, sir.
Circle.
Yes, sir.
At center of sphere. Yes, sir. At center of the sphere.
Yes, it will be concurrent, because if you extend this, as it is a perpendicular, it will pass through the center. It will pass through the center of circle. Again, it will pass through the center of circle. Now, three concurrent forces. Whenever there are three concurrent forces, which theorem will come into picture?
Lami's
Lami's theorem. So three forces are there with us now. One is W, RA, RB. Out of that, we want to find RA and RB. So what is required to apply Lami's theorem? Angle between that forces. So we must know the angle between that forces. So we should know the angle between this W and RA. This angle we should know, and the angle between this vertical W and this RB. This also angle. If you will know, it is very simple to apply this theorem here. So how to find angle between RA, reaction RA, and this W force, we can say weight of the. So how we can find? Suppose, is it possible? Is it easy to find? What will be
Yes, sir.
how we can find? So at contact surface, I will give hint. At contact surface, here there angle of
Tangential
90.
90 degree.
Here also there is a 90, and 90 is
Yes,
given.
sir.
Okay, then
And 60.
RA cos 30 minus RB cos 60.
RA.
Cos 30 minus RB cos 60 is equal to 0.
I am not getting what you want to tell. RA. I will see here. So if you will see, suppose this much O, point O, A, B, I will give here name C, D. Like this, I will give a name. Suppose, so take the rectangle into consideration. OAC. Here vertical again 1 point I should give a E. OAC EO, like this. This rectangle, if you will consider, whether we have to say rectangle to this.
Yes.
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral.
Quad.
Okay, quadrilateral. OACE. So how many angles are known from this OACE? One is 90 degree. At point E, what will be the angle with horizontal line?
90 degree.
90 degree.
90 degree.
90.
Again 90 degree. This side also 90 degree. Okay. So what will be this angle? This angle.
120.
So total is 180.
180.
So what will be this
180.
angle? 120.
120.
120.
120. Now in quadrilateral OACE, three angles are known. So what will be this angle?
60.
What will be this angle now?
60 angle.
60 degree.
60.
60 degree.
60
sir.
degree. It will be a 60 degree. 60 degree. Similarly now consider quadrilateral OBDE. OBDE. How many angles are known in this? OBDE. So at point B, there is a angle of 90 degree. Any problem? At reaction, because it is perpendicular to that's contacting surface here 90. What will be angle
30
here?
degree.
So
150.
at point B and E, 90 degree angle. What the angle inside angle at point D?
60 degree.
60 degree.
150. 150, sir.
Here there will be
150.
150. So what will be the angle here? At point
150.
30 degree.
30 degree. 30 degree.
30 degree. So have you got? So any problem? If you are able to find angles, the thing is there. So considering, so I will write for your information. Considering what we have considered, considering quadrilateral. Considering quadrilateral, which O, A, C, E, and which are other? O, B,
OEB.
D, E. We can find included angle. I will write. We can find included angles. Therefore, now free body diagram. Now we have to draw its free body diagram because we know now included angles. Now we have to find its free body diagram. So now I will write here now FBD of given force system. FBD of given force system. Given force system. Oh, how it will be given force system? So point O, see here, point O, which is vertically downward. Okay, what is this W? Point O is here, O. So from this, again, which is this force which is passing from point O? Which is this force?
Reaction A.
Reaction A.
RA.
And how much angle is there here?
60 degree.
60 degree.
60 degree. On the other hand, from this
Reaction B.
reaction
B.
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 What is the included angle in this?
30 degree.
30 degree.
30 degree. Now, so here W is equal to given again 400 Newton. So three forces. Is it possible to apply now Lami's theorem?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So now apply Lami's theorem. Now apply Lami's theorem. So what it is saying? Suppose I want to first known things we will see. W upon angle between remaining two, RA and RB. What will be that angle? Angle between RA and RB. So once we are going to consider weight W, so angle between remaining two and sine of that. So what we have to take at denominator here? Angle between RA and RB, how much total angle?
90.
90.
90.
Sin 90.
degree.
90
Sin
degree
90.
or sine of
Sin 90.
sine 90. Next, RA divided by what will be that? Angle between W and RB.
Sin 30.
30
Sin 30.
degree.
Sine
30 degree.
30.
sine 30. Next, what will be next?
सर आर आणि सर आर आणि डब्ल्यू मध्ये 30 डिग्री कुठे
RA
60 आहे सर
कशामध्ये?
60 degree, sir.
W मध्ये.
RA once we are going to,
W.
W आणि RB.
once we are going to consider RA, angle between remaining two, what Lami's theorem tell? Angle between remaining two. ज्यावेळी आपण RA कन्सिडर करतोय तर राहिलेले दोन फोर्स कुठले? ज्यावेळी आपण RA कन्सिडर करतोय त्यावेळी
आरबी आणि डब्ल्यू
RB आणि W, त्याच्या मधला अँगल किती आहे?
30
30
डिग्री
degree.
आणि त्याचा
30
साइन
degree.
घ्यायचा. लाईक दिस Lami's theorem टेल. राहिलेल्या दोघांमधला साइन घ्यायचा. लक्षात आलं नाही का तुम्हाला Lami's theorem? सपोज आय विल टेक नाव हिअर RB. मी आता RB घेतला. RB ज्यावेळी कन्सिडर करतो त्यावेळी राहिलेला दोन फोर्स कुठले? RB घेतला म्हणलं
RA and W.
RA आणि W.
Sin 60 sir.
Sin 60.
साइन
60.
sin 60. Now from this, is it possible to calculate RA and RB now? याच्यावरून RA आणि RB
Yes,
फक्त
sir.
unknown
Yes,
आहे.
sir.
So what will be the RA? If we consider first two terms, is it possible to calculate RA?
Yes, sir.
Calculate now. So what will
Yes,
be
sir.
that? Huh?
200.
Calculate first. RA is equal to
200, sir.
200.
400, sorry, divided by sin 90 into sin 30. Sin 30 means 200. It will become 200 Newton. What about RB?
346.41.
Huh?
346 by 0.41.
Sin 90 into sin 60, no? Huh?
46.41.
346.41 is the correct answer. Very good. Thank you. 360. Sorry, 346.41. 41 is the correct answer. RA and RB. Have you understood? Most basic problem, very simple. Such problems will be there in exam. Have you understood? Only
Yes, sir.
thing is that we should be able to find angle. That's why. In Lami's theorem, if you are able to find angles, formula is very simple. That we have seen significance of Lami's theorem. It is very simple.
दादा काटा पाहिजे होता रे.
If,
वजन
we,
काटा पाहिजे.
if we are able to find angles, it is very simple. Any problem? What is challenge in this Lami's theorem? Only finding the angle. That is the challenge. Otherwise, the remaining things are very simple. Shall we go next? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Take, please note down this. We will go next problem. Shall we go next?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Next problem. Let us see
Yes.
now.
सर
What happened? Answer.
Yes, sir.
You should note down firstly. No, can somebody help me? RA, what was the answer? RA?
200 Newton. 200
Newton. 200 and RB?
346
41 Newton.
Okay, sir.
Try to be 200 and 346 for this problem. Shall we go next? Try to note down fast. Either you can take screenshot, afterwards you can write in your notebook. Shall we go next?
Yes sir.
Next problem now. Can somebody read? Similar problem. Only a little change. Can anybody read rule number 39? Will you read? You are not with it. 48. 48. Will you read this?
A sphere of a weighting 500 Newton supported by two planes. One plane is vertical and other is inclined at 60 degree of horizontal. Calculate the reaction at the planes.
Calculate the reactions at the plane. Thank you. So one plane is vertical, again sphere is given. So what is the weight of that? Weighing 500 Newton. Similarly, one plane is vertical, one is inclined at 60 degree with the horizontals, and we are supposed to find the reactions at the contact surfaces or at the planes, we can say. Similarly, whatever it is given. So solution. So first you can see same problem, only a little change. So if you will see this problem, how many forces will be there again in this?
Three.
Three forces.
Action.
Forces.
Three forces. Which are they?
500 A
500
and
Newton
O.
and B.
So RA and RB reactions. So reaction, whenever there is word reaction, so we have to give name as RA, RB, RC, whatever, like this. So free body diagram, just check. Is it possible to draw free body diagram? So I will say a free body diagram of given force system. Given force system. Okay, so point O, just see, if once we are knowing the angles, it is very simple. Point O is here. Vertically, how much load is applied? Or how much load is
500.
there?
500.
500 Newton.
500 Newton. And this, as this plane is vertical, so whatever action will be there from this point A, whether it will be horizontal passing through point O,
Yes.
Yes.
it will be like this. So whatever action will be there, it will be something like this, we can say RA, and which will be horizontal.
0.
Which will be, where it will be 0. Then one more we have to find, how will be that action here, whether point B is not shown, no? So here we can say point B, and whatever that reaction will be there, reaction, so that RB, point B, and this reaction will be RB, and it will pass through point again O. So okay, so if you will see, so this is, I will say RA. So here there is no challenge to find angle between this RA and vertical 500 Newton. But what about this? If you will, I will extend like this. So what will this angle that we have to find? So is it possible to find this angle?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible?
60 degree. Yes, sir.
60
60 degree.
60 degree. Why? Because here there is angle of 90. Those who are not understanding, here there will be angle of 90. So here
30 degree.
Here there will be 30. Here will be 30. So one angle is 90, one is 30. Automatically this angle will become
60.
60 degree.
60 degree. Very simple. So almost more than 50% problem is over here only. So this is RB. Okay, this is RB. And what is this angle we calculated?
60 degree.
60 degree. And now we can apply. Simple. Apply Lami's theorem. Apply Lami's theorem. So how it will be? RA. Can anybody help me? RA divided by, what will be that?
Sin 60.
Sin 60.
Sin 60.
Sin 60. Very good. Next. W divided by, what will be that?
150.
150. Sin 150.
150.
Sin 150. Next. RB.
90.
Sin 90.
Sin 90.
Sin
9.
90. Therefore, calculate now. So middle term is known to us. W is known. Sin 150 is also known. So calculate RA. RA. is equal to, so what will be that? RA 500 divided by sin 150 into sin 60. Calculate RA. Ha,
866.02, sir.
866.02.
correct. 866.02
02.
02 Newton is the correct answer, because this middle term is known to us. Similarly, RB is equal to
1000.
sorry,
1000.
RB, here I have written
Sin
RB
Yes, sir.
1000.
1000.
1000.
500 1000
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
into how much? Sin 90 equal to 1000 is the correct
1000.
answer. 1000 Newton again. So answer is 866.02 and 1000. Reaction at A, reaction at B. This is the answer. Very simple. Any problem? Very simple problem.
No, sir.
ते W आपण sin 150 कसं आलं सर?
कसं W आपण
sin 150
sin 150 म्हणजे इथला 90 अँगल आहे ना. हा दिस 90 हा 90 डिग्री अँगल आहे. ज्यावेळी आपण W हा व्हर्टिकल फोर्स कन्सिडर करतोय, हा W कन्सिडर केल्यावर राहिलेले दोन फोर्स कुठले?
90 आणि 60.
1960.
त्याचे ऍडिशन होणार ना. RB आणि RA मधला अँगल किती? 150. यू कॅन चेक फॉर सपोज 360 minus 150 किती येते बघा बरं. 360 minus 150 210. So sin of 210 how much it is? Sin of 210 0.5 is also same. तुम्ही असा अँगल घ्या किंवा इकडून
मायनस येते की
-0.5, sir.
-0.5.
-0.
no included angle, minimum angle. So आता इथं पण acute angle minimum घ्यायचा.
150.
Acute like this. तर acute घ्यावा लागेल आपल्याला, because reaction cannot be minus. 90 plus 60 only minimum. First का आपल्याला 3 फोर्सेस आहेत. इथं मी जातो. For you I will repeat this. Point O, or from this diagram, point O is here. Point O is here, and whatever weight, नेहमी लक्षात ठेवायचं, बॉडीचं वेट हे व्हर्टिकली डाऊनवर्ड असते. व्हर्टिकली डाऊनवर्ड मीन्स एक्झॅक्ट व्हर्टिकल, एक्झॅक्टली लाईक दिस आय विल से. W is equal to how much? 500 Newton
500 Newton.
दिलेलं आहे ते. आता प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट मध्ये what it is told, vertical plane A is vertically, this plane is vertical means whatever reaction will be there from this, it will be horizontal from this. ते horizontal असणार आहे एक्झॅक्ट, कारण जिथं तो कॉन्टॅक्ट पॉइंट असतो तिथं परपेंडिक्युलर असते. at contact surface it will be perpendicular. That's why this RA reaction will be exactly horizontal like this. RA will be exactly horizontal. मग याच्यामधला अँगल किती येईल हा? 90 degree. 90. Now most important task is to find angle RB, angle made by RB or reaction B at point O. If you will extend this, मी काय केलं मग मगाशी RB reaction इथे पहिल्यांदा दाखवली एवढी शॉर्ट up to contact surface. Then I have extended this line up to point O. इथपर्यंत एक्सटेंड केली. I know here that reaction is making angle of 90. इथं angle 90 करते. Then here angle is given 60. हा 60 दिलेला आहे. मग आतला अँगल किती असेल? टोटल 90 आहे. व्हर्टिकल आहे, हे व्हर्टिकल आहे, हे हॉरिझॉन्टल आहे. हा टोटल 90 असेल इथला. हा 90 मधून 60 गेला, राहिला किती? 30. आता जर मी ट्रायंगल OB आणि सपोज इथं C नाव देतो, OBC असा जर ट्रायंगल कन्सिडर केला, OBC, मला दोन इन्क्लुडेड अँगल माहित आहेत. कुठले? ऍट पॉइंट B, ऍट पॉइंट C. At point C there is 30 degree angle, at point B there is a 90 degree angle.
90.
So what will be the angle at point O? So 180 minus
60 degree.
180 minus काय असेल ते करा, हे 30 आणि हे 90. 180 minus 30 minus 90. So it will be how much it will be? 60 degree. It will be 60 degree. And now three concurrent forces. Simply, if we are knowing three concurrent forces, we can apply Lami's theorem. Very simple. And how that theorem is saying, once we are going to considering first force, sine of angle between remaining two, most important. Once we are going to consider first force, sine of angle between remaining two. Similarly, W. Once we are going to consider W, sine of angle between remaining two. And once we are going to consider here third force RP, sine of angle between remaining two. And then we can find the unknown terms RA and RB. Any problem now? Any
No,
problem? Very simple. Only finding of angles is challenging. Understood?
Yes, sir.
कोण होते? श्रेयश होते का? Who was there? Or Ankit?
हाँ सर श्रेयस.
Okay. Have you understood now?
Yes sir.
Shall we go next?
Yes.
Either you can take a note down or you can take screenshot. Let us see what is there next. Next. Can somebody read? Problem from university exam. Roll number 40. Ankita. Will you read?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
A circular roller of radius 5 centimeter and of weight 100 Newton rests on smooth horizontal surface and is held in position by an inclined bar AB of length 10 centimeter as shown in following figure. A horizontal force of 200 Newton is acting at point B and find tension in the bar AB and the vertical reaction at C.
Okay. So there is a one roller. Roller, are you understanding roller? Roller समजतो का roller? So if you see construction work of roadचं जर construction work असेल तर तिथे एक roller असतो बघा, माहिती? Something like this, roller, or we can say cylinder. Cylinder असतो. In geometry you might have came across something cylinder like structure. So one cylinder or one roller is there. It is kept on the surface and it is pulled. It is pulled by 200 Newton force. Number one, it is pulled by 200 Newton force, and on the other hand, it is what is that AB? Bar AB of length 10 centimeter. It is held in a position. म्हणजे तो जागेवर पण ठेवलाय, म्हणजे एका बाजूने टेन्शन दिलंय त्याला. टेन्शन इन द सेन्स पुलिंग फोर्स ओढला आहे. With the what is that? AB bar. What is that length? 10 centimeter. That length is given also 10 centimeter. University exam problem. University exam 10. This is 10, and what is the radius of roller?
5 centimeter.
5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. बघा एक रोलर आहे की ज्याची रेडियस 5 सेंटीमीटर आहे, and it is on the surface. It is kept at position. AB हा बार आहे, 10 सेंटीमीटर लांबी आहे, त्याची जागेवरती ठेवलाय, and it is also pulled by 200 Newton force. So if you see a free body diagram, so total how many forces will be there in this? किती फोर्सेस असतील?
Three forces.
Three forces. Out of that,
SAB.
what? Total three forces. 200 Newton reaction at C. Reaction at C, and this pulling tension means pulling force away from the point. Whenever this tension word will come, it is away from the point in this way. So it will be something like this, in this way, away from the point. Okay, so if I will join now, if I will join point B to C, if I will join point B to C, so what will be the distance BC?
5 centimeter.
5 centimeter.
5 centimeter.
5 centimeter. And what will be the angle at point C?
90 degree.
90 degree.
90 degree. Now two distances are given. AB is given 10 and BC is given 5. So what you can say from this?
Angle is 30 degree.
Huh?
It's angle 30 degree.
Very good. Who is there? Shubham. Who was there? So angle at point A will be 30 degree. काय property तुम्ही लक्षात आणली हो? Equidistance means diagonal is given 10 and BC is given 5. So this triangle ABC is
30, 60, 90.
30, 60, 90 is the angle of 30, 60, 90. Very good. So this, if you are unable to see, or if you are unable to find, so which formula you can apply? Sin of A.
Sin of A. Opposite upon hypotenuse.
You can apply sin A. What will be sin of A? Diagonal how much? 10. Sorry, 5 by 10.
5 by 10.
5 by 10. So 0.5. Correct. So what will be the angle A?
Sin 30.
Sin 30.
Sin 30.
Therefore, angle A is equal to how much?
Sin 30.
30 degree, no?
Yes, sir.
Sin. So here that angle will be 30 degree. So what will be the angle at B?
60.
60 degree, sir.
60 degree.
60 degree.
Therefore, angle B. Here I will write consider triangle. Which triangle? ABC.
Yes, sir.
ABC. Angle B is equal to how much? 60 degree.
60 degree.
So now angle between. So if I will say here there is a reaction RC. Here there is a reaction RC. Okay. RC. So 200 Newton force, and what is the weight of this is given?
100 Newton.
100 Newton.
100 Newton. 100 Newton. And this pulling force, it will give name as T. Suppose T for tension, TA. So if now three forces, free body diagram. If you will draw now free body diagram of the given figure, free body diagram of given force system, if we will draw. So here point B. Okay. So vertical. So what will be the vertical now? What will be the vertical reaction? I will say. Vertical reaction will be RC, like this. Itasil. RC.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only RC will be there, or also his weight also we have to consider. Weight. What is the weight of this roller?
100 Newton.
100 Newton.
Whether it will be downward or upward.
Downward.
Downward means here while considering RC, whether we have to subtract that weight or we have to add that weight.
Subtract.
Subtract.
We have to subtract it. So here while coming that weight we have to subtract. How much it is? This is the
100.
change. That's why this
100.
problem was there in university exam. Here while making the reaction, only reaction will not come, because along with this RC reaction there is weight is applying which is downward, vertically downward 100 Newton. So that will be minus, and here there is no question. So tension. So whatever this tension is there. So whether it will be away from B point or towards B point.
Away from the point.
Away from
point.
Away from point. So I will give name as a TAB, tension in AB. So what is this angle we have calculated?
60 degree.
60 degree.
60 degree we have calculated. So this angle we have calculated 60 degree. And what about this? As 200 Newton force is applied in this way.
90 degree.
90 degree.
So there is no, we can say here simply it is like this, 200. So is it possible to apply now Lami's theorem here?
Yes, sir.
So we can apply here now. Apply Lami's theorem. Apply Lami's theorem. Okay. So what will be that? Suppose I will take first force as TAB divided by angle between remaining two. What will be the angle between?
90.
Sin 90. Sin 90 equal to which force we will take? Suppose vertically, if I will take RC divided by 100, sorry, minus 100 divided by angle between remaining two.
150.
150 degree.
Sine 150. Sine 150 equal to 200. 200 divided by angle between remaining two.
Sine 60.
Sin 60.
Sin 60.
Sine 60. Now, is it possible to calculate now tension in AB and reaction at C, RC? From this, is it possible? Because third total term is known to us. Third of this term is known to us. Is it possible to calculate RC and TAB? Tension in AB, T for tension. Huh? So what will be the, if you will consider first and last term only in first phase. So what will be TAB? TAB is equal to 200 divided by sine 60
into sin 90.
into sine 90. Calculate this sine 90. Tension in AB.
30.94.
230.94.
30.
230.94
94.
94.
Newton is the correct answer. What about RC now? Consider first and last and second last term to calculate RC. So what will be the RC?
225.47 degree. 25.47 Newton.
Newton. So one more answer. Anybody? RC now you can calculate this also. RC
220.447 Newton. 25.47 Newton.
225.
No, sir. 150. 215.
Why this number of answers are
15, sorry, 15.
215.
0.47.
So calculate. Rule number 38. Your answer.
215.46.
215, sir.
215, sir.
215.
215 is the correct answer.
215.47.
1.46. 47.
47.
Sine 60. Tell me now. I don't have space here. RC is equal to
215.
215.47.
0.47.
0.47 is the correct answer. 215 is the correct answer. This 215 and 230 in inverse. 215 and this is the correct answer. Have you understood? So what was the change in this problem? Because though the RC reaction is vertically upward, we have taken positive and its weight we have reduced. If you will make mistake here, if you will make mistake here, so your answer will go wrong. Why we have did like this? Have you understood? Here is most important. University exam problem. Because asked in university exam, I think say for 8 to 10 marks. Problem is very simple. Only RC minus 100 and remaining angles you can find. So here radius is given 5, length AB is given also. So you can find easily. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go next? Shall we take break? 1 hour is over.
Continue, sir.
Sir, continue, sir.
Sir, continue. Yes, sir.
Continue.
Yes,
Break,
sir.
Break. Who want to break?
Continue,
If you want
sir.
to break,
Sir,
break.
continue.
Continue, sir.
Continue करा.
Continue, sir.
Continue करा, sir.
Continue, sir.
Okay. I have noted down this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All things.
sir.
Let us see. Either you can take screenshot or take note this. We will go next. Simple problem. Now, shall I expect from this? Very simple. What is that? Determine. Roll number 54. Will you read? Very simple problem.
Determine the reaction given by the plane at the A and B supporting 800 Newtons pair as shown in the following.
As shown in following figure. It should be there. As shown in following figure. Okay. Determine the reactions given by the plane A and B supporting 800 Newton sphere as shown in following figure. It is very simple problem. Is it possible for you to solve? So actually, if this plane A is vertical, it is not mentioned, but we can assume it is vertical. B is inclined at 60 degree with the horizontal. So if you see this, you can How it will be? Just check solution. Can anybody help me to finding out the angles? So suppose for the center, if I will give name FBD of given force system. So what is the long form of FBD?
Free body diagram.
Free
Free body
body
diagram.
diagram.
Free body diagram of given force system. Given force system. So now a little we will see. Suppose this I have taken point O. Point O. So vertically, how much vertically force will be there or weight?
800 Newton.
W is given 800
Newton.
Newton. So what about reaction A? What about reaction A? Reaction A will be at point A, which
Yes, sir.
will be horizontal. Shall I say which will be horizontal like this?
Sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It will be horizontal. It will be horizontal like this. RA.
Passing point O.
Passing through point O again. Then also I want to find reaction at point B and its angle made here RB. So if I will extend, it will pass through point O again. Again it will pass through point O. What will be angle here? 90 degree?
90.
90 degree. Now just
Yes,
check
sir.
how it can be found now. So this angle we want to find this.
60
degree.
60 degrees. Sir.
How?
30 degrees, sir.
60 degree.
Opposite angle with it.
Which opposite angle?
Below diagram.
Okay. So this angle, this 90 and
90. 30.
30.
this angle will be
30.
30.
30. So again this angle will be
30 degrees.
30. So this 30, this 90. So this angle will be
60.
60. कोणाला कळालं नाही का बघा का अजून बघायचं how it will be 60. So if anybody having problem, so this bottommost triangle, if you consider this angle will be 30, opposite angle again it will be 30, then 30 60. So shall I give here directly now like this reaction, and what will be this angle?
60. 60, sir.
60 degree. Any problem? If you are able to find this much, your problem is over. तुमचा almost 80% problem I will say it is over if you are going to find this much. 80% problem is over now. So three forces which are concurrent, apply Lami's theorem. Apply Lami's theorem. Apply Lami's theorem. Who will tell for this force system? Shubham, tell me Lami's theorem for this force system. RA divided by
Sin 60, sir.
correct. RA divided by sin 60. What about this W divided by
Sin 150.
Sin
Sin?
150, sir. 150.
Sin 150.
very good. Sin 150. Next RB divided by
Sin 90.
Sin 90.
sin 90. Sin 90.
90.
Therefore RB. Now this middle term is known to us. W and sin 150. So RA. RA is equal to W is how much? 800
800.
divided by sin 50
Yes.
Into sin
into
60. Sin 60.
sin 60. Calculate.
1385.
1385.64.
1385.64.
1385.
64.
Very good. 64 is the exact answer. Correct. Next, RB is equal to now
1600.
1600.
1600.
RB is equal to
1600.
1600 divided by sin 150
150
into
Sin 90.
sin 90 is how much? 1
1.
1.
equal to
1600.
1600 Newton is the simple answer or correct answer. We will see. Very good. Exactly. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very simple.
Yes,
So what is challenging thing or what is we can say important thing in this Lami's theorem? What we are able, we should be
Angle finding.
Angle, sir. Angle.
Finding
Angle
angle.
only finding the angles. Otherwise, it is very simple. Formula is very simple. If you are able to find angles, formula is very simple. Have you noted down? Very simple problems. Such problems, either 1 or 2 will be there in your university exam. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall I give one for solving here only?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us see who will tell answer now correctly. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Have you noted down both RA, RB?
Yes, sir.
1385.64, 1600 RB. Next problem. Angle कळालेत का सगळ्यांना? हे कसे आलेत? शुभम, how this
Yes,
came?
sir.
Okay. Now you solve. One problem we already solved. Same problem you can solve. And you tell me the RA and RB. So can anybody read this? Determine the reactions. What is that? Determine the reactions offered by the surfaces as shown in following figure. If a cylinder weighing 1000 Newton is resisting in inclined surfaces at 90 degree and 45 with the horizontal. Same problem we have solved. So can anybody tell me the answers? I will give 2 to 3 minutes for you. So I want RB, same problem we have solved. I want RA and RB. Will you solve and tell me? Anybody got
Sir?
answer? Huh?
Yes.
RA is equal to 1732.05.
हा सर
RA is
आणि RB is equal to 2000 sir.
2000 Newton.
RB
RA is equal to
1732.05.
1732.05.
RA equal to
172.05.
0.05.
RB is equal to 2000.
2000 Newton.
okay, right. Anybody? Any other?
R is
Sir,
equal to
RA is equals to
1191.75
1191.75.
and RB is equal to 1555.72.
155.
Baka. Why this much variation should be there? Asं का हो? That is the specialty of our subject. If you will make little mistake, total answer will go wrong. So RA is equal to
91.75
75.
and RB is equal to
1555.72.
1555.72. 0.72. These are the correct answers. Rule number 3. What was your answer?
Yes, sir.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
Any other? If you are at this stage, if you are able to find this, means you have understood the concepts clearly. These are the answers for this. RB and RA. 63 Soil, have you got same? Or
Yes,
something
sir.
odd you got? Any other? 44 English,
Yes, sir.
have you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rahul 52. 52. 56. Have you got 70 roll number?
Yes, sir.
Same answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 68. Gaurav,
Yes, sir.
have you got answers? Is it necessary to solve?
Yes, sir.
55. Mahesh,
हो सर.
you have not got?
हो सर.
हो म्हणता का no म्हणता?
हो.
Yes. Okay. 42.
Yes, sir.
Have you got?
Yes, sir.
Same answers 36 or any other?
Yes, sir.
Same answers or some innovative answer?
Same answer.
Same. Okay. Yogesh 33. 33. 35.
Yes, sir.
33 present, but answer. What about answer? Same. Shall we go next then? Is it necessary to solve this?
No, sir.
Same
No,
problem.
sir.
Same way of solve this. Same way of solve. So I think it is not necessary to solve. If somebody is facing problem, you can contact me. Okay, no issue. Shall we go next? 1 minute. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can anybody read this now? Loudly. Electric. Can anybody read this? Initiative. We will take initiative. Akash 28. Will you read? Akash. Akash. आकाश आहेत का? सुनील 26. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Can you read this problem? Can anybody read?
A electric light fixture weighing 15 Newton hangs from C by two strings AC and BC. The string AC is inclined at 60 to the horizontal and BC at 45 to the vertical, as shown in following figure. Using Slam's theorem, find forces in string AC and BC.
So we have to apply Lami's theorem. Thank you. We have to apply Lami's theorem. And what conditions are given? So what will be the force, pull or push in case of BC and AC? Means what is that one light fixture? Fixture means what? Fixture, you are the object which can fix. Fixture in the sense where there is a holder in our home. आपण बल्ब बसवतो तसा होल्डर असतो. Holder, are you knowing holder? Where we are putting the
Yes, sir.
something like this. There is one picture. Weighing, not weighing, weighing म्हणायचं. Weighing how much? 15 Newton. Weighing 15 Newton. It is fixed from C by two strings AC and BC. The string AC is inclined at 60 degree to the horizontal and BC at 45 to the vertical, as shown in following figure. And what we are supposed to find? What we are supposed to find?
Forces.
Forces, or we can say tension. There will be a tension, no? Pull or push in case of BC and AC. AC मतलब force upward असतील का downward असतील?
Downwards.
Downward.
Where there will, whether there will be tension in this case of AC or BC, tension असेल का काय असेल?
Yes, sir.
Means forces will be in AC and BC. याच्यामध्ये जे काही forces generate होणार आहेत ते whether it will be suppose in this way, असा arrow दाखवू का असा upward का downward?
Downward.
How come downward?
Upward, sir.
टेन्शन असेल ना ते, कारण हा इलेक्ट्रिकल बल्ब त्याला खाली उडतो. व्हॉट विल बी इन शॉर्ट? टेन्शन मीन्स रिएक्शन. रिएक्शन कशी असेल त्याच्यामधली? ती वरती ओढेल का खाली खाली ढकलेल?
Upward, sir.
अपवर्ड असणार ना. टेन्शन वी आर सेइंग टेन्शन विल बी इन दिस डायरेक्शन. टेन्शन हे वरती असतं, अपोजिट, समथिंग लाईक रिएक्शन. टेन्शन विल बी इन अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन, लाईक दिस इट विल बी देअर. सो हिअर at all you are not understanding, no issue, because we are interested in angle. Here direction आपण plus minus काय विचारतच घेतोय का? घेत नाही, because anyhow that three forces are passing through point C. So point C is given. So here directly it is mentioned apply Lami's theorem. There is no question. Apply Lami's theorem and find forces in string AC and BC. So we want to find angle. So how many forces will be there? So here I will say TAC. Here there will be which force? T for tension, BC, and here already W is equal to 15 Newton at point C. At all these three forces are passing from point C. So our job is to find these angles. Which आपल्याला angles find out करायचे आहेत. So what will be this angle first? If I want to find, what will be this angle?
75.
75.
Degree.
75. How come? So what will be at the corner? What will be this angle? 90 degree. This 90, 60. What will be this angle?
135.
135. So I am believing on you. So what will be this angle now? So if you will consider, so if I will give A, B, C, D name here. If I will give A, B, C, D quadrilateral. So what will be the angle at C? Here 90, here 60, here 135.
75.
So whether it will be 75?
Yes, sir. 75.
75. Okay. So now I want to find angle between now TAC, and so here I will start FBD of given force system. FBD of given force system. So what will be that? Point C. Let us see. I will draw here point C. Vertically, how much it is? 15, no?
Yes.
15.
15. Yes.
So here point C. So how much angle is there here? And here TAC. Okay, TAC and T, not here, BC, sorry. TBC. TBC and TAC. What is this angle? 75.
75.
So what will be this angle? Angle between this AC and this W, we will say 15 Newton. How to find this angle?
150.
Huh?
150.
How much? How 150? So those answer is correct. I will tell how. So those who are not understanding, from this point C, you can draw one horizontal line. From this, you can draw one horizontal line like this. Now this AD line and this. So what will be this angle now? What will be this angle?
60.
60.
60.
On which basis this will be 60?
The
Alternate
lines
angle.
are parallel.
Lines are parallel, or we can say alternate angle. Alternate angle. So what is this angle?
90.
90.
90.
So angle between tension AC and this W, what will be this angle? 90 plus 60?
150.
150.
150 degree. So what will be this angle? TBC and this 15 Newton. Tension in BC and 15 Newton. So again, you can apply same logic.
135.
Or here, if you'll see our free body diagram, 360 minus 150 minus 75. So automatically this angle.
135.
135.
Huh?
135.
135?
135, sir.
135. So directly you can apply 360 minus this 150 and minus 75. Or on the other hand, if you'll complete this, BCE, I will give them BC. Here there will be 90 degree,
90.
45, 90. So what will be this angle? Again 45. 45 and this 90. How much it will be?
135.
135. So automatically it will come 135. So our free body diagram is over. Our 50% problem is over here only. Okay. So apply now Lami's theorem. Apply Lami's theorem. So what will be? Who will tell? Tension in BC divided by what is angle? Tension in BC divided by sine of what? Which angle?
Sine 150.
Correct. Sine 150 equal to tension in BC. Sorry, tension in AC divided by which angle?
Sine 135.
135.
Sine 135 equal to. Shall I write here 15 directly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 15 divided by sine of which angle?
75.
75.
Sine of 75. Therefore, tension in BC is equal to, calculate now. 15 divided by
7.76.
into
7.76.
7.76.
7.76
764.
64 Newton.
4 Newton.
Okay, and now what is that? TAC.
TAC 10.98.
10.98.
Sine how much? 150. Sorry, sine 135. 135. How much? 10.98.
98.
10.98 Newton. So these are the answers for this. So I am believing on you. Whatever you are telling, it is correct. 10.98, 10.76 is the correct answers. Have you understood? Very simple. So any problem? Anybody is having problem? Ohm 22.
No, sir.
Have you got answer?
Yes, sir.
Tension in both cases, BC and AC. Have you got?
Yes, sir.
So how is this chapter? Easy or difficult?
Easy, sir. Easy, sir.
Very easy. Only finding out angle is challenging, nothing else.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Have you noted down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Next now. Can anybody read? Ohm will read now. 22. read
The
this.
horizontal force P, as
Huh.
shown in following figure, keeps
Huh.
the weight of the 100 Newton in equilibrium. Find the magnitude P and tension in string T.
Okay, a horizontal force P. Horizontal force P is applied as shown in following figure. Keeps the weight of 100 Newton in equilibrium. In equilibrium, find the magnitude P and tension in string. Tension in string T. So there is one string and there is one force. So total, there is one weight. Only it is hanged, we can say, and whatever force P is applied, it is such that weight is remaining vertical, we can say, remaining in vertical and in equilibrium. So we are supposed to find P and here T. So tension in string. So whatever this, so here I will say T. This force T, this force P, here W. So now our job is to find what is that? Only angles.
Angle.
Okay. So is it possible to find? Very simple again. Solution. If I will write solution, attention is required. How I am finding the angle solution. So suppose what name I should give to this, where three forces are passing through one point. What name I should give? Tell your favorite name. Point C.
C point.
What?
C.
Okay. Okay, I will give name as a C. Point C. Now only angles we have to find, nothing else. If I will write here FBD of force system. FBD of force system. So point C is there. Point C. So this horizontal force is what? P.
100.
P. Vertical. Vertical is
100.
100.
100. So what about this now? Angle we have to find now. So what will be the angle between this? So let us see. How we can find the angle?
170, sir.
So now this P line, P force line, if I will extend in this way, back side, horizontally. So what will be this angle?
80 degree.
80 degrees.
80 degree. What is the name for that? Which angle we are saying it is?
Alternate angle.
Alternate angle.
Alternate angle.
We are saying it as a alternate angle. Alternate angle. So this, what will be this total angle then?
170 degree.
170.
170 degree. So this will be 170. How? 80 plus 90. So this is 90 degree. So I have already shown here 90 degree, 170. What will be this angle? What will be this angle then? 360 minus
100.
100 degrees.
100 degree.
Yes.
Now what is remained in this problem? Nothing. All angles we found out. What is remained? Nothing, no?
No, sir.
So what we are supposed to do now? Apply
Leibniz theorem.
Leibniz theorem. Very simple. Apply Leibniz theorem. So what will be that? Can anybody tell? T divided by what we have to take?
990.
T divided by
Sin 90.
T divided by sin 90 equal to W divided by
Sin
Sin 100.
sin 100 equal to
P.
force P divided by
Sin 170.
sin 170. Therefore T is equal to, you can calculate, sorry, T. So which term you are going to use to calculate T? So W is known. Okay. How much it is? 100?
Yes, sir.
100 divided by sin 100?
Yes, sir. Into sin
100
90.
divided by sin 100
Into sin 90.
into sin 90 into sin 90 equal to, calculate T.
101.54.
101.54.
हॉरिझॉन्टल लाईन काढली का ही हा अँगल देतो हा अँगल 50 हा अँगल हा पण 50
101.54. 101.54, sir.
101.54.
54.
Correct. 101.54 Newton is the correct answer. Next, P is equal to, what will be that?
17.63.
17.63 is also
63.
is also a correct answer. P is equal to 17.63 is also a correct answer. Okay. Any problem?
No,
No, sir.
Have you understood not Shubham? Who is this? Yes. 15. Roll number 15. 15.
Sir.
Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Have you noted down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very simple now. Nothing is there in this problem. Can anybody read? Actually, all things are given almost. Can anybody read? Sudarshan, 17 roll number. Will you read?
Two men carry weight of 400 Newton by means of ropes fixed to the weight. One rope is inclined at 45 degree and other is at 30 degree with vertical. Find tension in each rope.
Find the tension in each rope. Very simple. Nothing is there actually. Very simple. Actually, this problem should be there for MCQ, something like this. Because two men carry a weight. Two men carry a weight of how much there? 400 Newton. And their inclination is given with the vertical. So if diagram is not given, then also you should be able to find the answer. So what is given? There is a one weight and that weight is pulled or what? Two men carry, it is said. Carry the weight of 400 Newton by means of rope. म्हणजे एक वेट आहे, दोन माणसं काय करतात ते वेट ओढतात आणि त्याचा अँगल दिलाय with the vertical 30 and 45. So suppose at this point, if I will say suppose point O, and two men are carrying the weight T1 and T2, only I want to find. So if I am able to find, so here see, there is one weight, two men carrying that weight, and that vertical inclination is given 45 and 30 degree. Okay. So what will be the angle? So here it is given. Now I will here one T2 person is carrying weight. Here one person T1 is carrying the weight, and one line is vertical like this. Here 400 here T1. What will be the angle between T1 and T2? 45 plus 30. 75. What will be the angle between this 400 Newton and T2? From this, is it possible to find?
150.
How much? 150. Because total is
180.
180. What will be this angle again? What will be this angle?
135.
135.
135.
135. Nothing is remained in this problem. All things are known to us. Only calculation. What is this? 150. What is this? 135.
135.
Over FBD. Calculate T1 and T2. FBD of given force system. FBD of given force system. So we have shown it is. So what will be that? T1 divided by, what will be that? T1 divided by how much?
150.
Sine
150
150 equal to
W.
I will take T2 first. T2 divided by sine
135.
135 equal to 400 divided by sine
75.
75. Therefore, T1 equal to calculate 400 divided by sine 75
into sine 150.
207.
into sine
150.
calculate
207.05.
207.5.
207.05
7.05.
Newton.
Yes.
Similarly,
Yes.
now T2. T2, what will be that? 400 divided by no khatarnak sir.
292.
292.82.
292.82.
292.
2.82.
0.82
Yes, yes, sir.
Newton. These are the two answers. This one and this one also. Have you understood? Have you got answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Have you got answer? T1 and T2, have you got all this answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shall we stop here or shall we continue?
Stop.
Top.
Stop, sir.
Okay, we will
Sir,
stop.
homework.
Homework साठी देऊ का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will
Yes,
give.
sir.
Meanwhile, I will take attendance. So take this for homework. Again, electrical bulb of 30 Newton is hanging from ceiling. Its wire is pulled by a force acting at 40 degree to horizontal such that the wire makes an angle of 60 degree with ceiling. Find the magnitude of force and tension in wire. Is what we are supposed to find in this P. Force P equal to how much and tension in wire is how much. These two things we want to find from this. So here if I will say T. So today is our test. You might be knowing. You are knowing, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Today is our test.